This is Sir Max Aitken, a man of power, one of a new breed of wealthy sportsmen. They have everything, including their luxury yachts, but for their kicks, they turn to power, the power of powerboat racing. The race really begins the night before. Each boat is subject to a strict scrutiny, just as strict as that imposed upon a Monte Carlo rally car. In this case, the scrutineers check that the boat is seaworthy and has every possible facility required for a 170-mile journey. That includes a proper compass, mooring lines, navigation lights, an anchor, and, of course, toilet facilities.
I seem to remember this. Actually, I didn't get back early enough because quite frankly we stalled an engine and didn't get it going again. Okay, boy, I'll sign it in place of Johnny Roll.
So the forecast for wind will be northeasterly, force 3 to 4. Probably a little bit less in the West Country, force 2 to 3. Weather conditions mainly overcast, although there may be some breaks in the cloud, except, as I mentioned, if that cold front does go west of us, when it could be bright to begin with. On this front itself, there are isolated outbreaks of very light rain or drizzle. Thank you.
One moment. Mr. Upper Fox has a little something to do.
Steady.
Cows, Saturday morning, 10 o'clock. A rolling start and they're away. But it's here that the drivers face what is perhaps the biggest problem.
The start fills me with some apprehension because you've got some very nearly 60 very fast boats all collected together in a small area, and it just roughs the sea up like a really good bottle of detergent, and it looks like absolutely super ginger beer, and it is really very rocky indeed at the beginning.
You asked me what is the technique of driving a powerboat. Well, it depends if it's calm or rough. If it's rough, well, then you have to regulate your boat according to the seas. If it's calm, well, then it's easy. There's nothing to it at all. You're like driving a car along M1. But if it's rough, then you have to watch for the waves because they vary very much in height and also in direction. And in direction, you must meet or try and meet the sea more or less head on. If you don't, you can land on your side, which can be very, very dangerous to the boat. Who are the sort of people who drive powerboats? Well, they're probably rather elderly people who've done many things in their lives. And powerboating is not nearly as dangerous as motor racing, nor is flying around the King's Cup course, or many other sports, but it's the most exciting sport and a challenging sport from a navigational and from an organizing point of view, and I think a middle-aged man enjoys it, and he is quite prepared to put up a lot of money to enjoy it.
The Nab Tower is the farthest eastward point of the race, and from here it's 130 miles westward to Torquay. It's at this point that we begin to see the shape of things to come. In the lead at the moment is number 11, Lucky Moppy. In second place, number 66, Surf Rider. And coming up in third place, number 77. One of the favourites for the race was Cowsbill Jackie S. But just after turning the Ventnor mark, she had propeller trouble. And although this was eradicated, it probably cost her the race. Number 40 is Tramontana. Powered by 4 Jaguar engines, she's one of the most powerful boats in the race and was driven by Tommy Sopwith, who won the first ever offshore powerboat race. This time he was out of luck. Tramontana had engine trouble and finished well down the field. Of the 45 starters, there were 39 finishers, and one of the 6 boats to retire was Pacemaker 21. You see, she's got problems. But the race is only half over, and the various craft are now heading for St Albans Head and then on to Portland Bill. As you can see, conditions this year were perfect, and there was very little real danger for the competitors.
There are 1 or 2 places, Portland Bill, the race off there is can give you very rough weather conditions, which need a lot of watching, and the long leg out to sea from Lyme Bay down to the Skerries Buoy, that is, you get very lonely out there, and if it wasn't for the odd chopper that the RAF very kindly come and fly over us now and again, you feel that nobody loves you at all.
Way out in front at this stage are the 3 leaders, Lucky Moppy, Surf Rider and Claudia too. But it's between Portland Head and the Skerries Buoy that Lucky Moppy felt the loss of her compass most of all. She had to stick close to Surf Rider, and so she lost her advantage in speed. Having made the Skerries Buoy, Lucky Moppy was able to strike out alone northwards to Torquay. Hugging the coast, she gained a lead of 1 minute on Surf Rider, and then came the sensation of the race. After 170 miles, she took the wrong turning. But while she was putting this right, Surf Rider shot through to take the Beaverbrook Challenge Trophy and the £1,000 first prize. Lucky Moppy came back on course to take second place, and third was Claudia 2. And there they are, the first three home. Number 66, Surf Rider, number 11, Lucky Moppy, and number 77, Claudia 2, riding quietly at their moorings after a tremendous race. From Sports Desk, good night.